How many distinguishable letter words can be formed using the letters in math? So we have four different letters here, four distinct letters, M, A, T, and H. And we want to be able to form distinct words. Okay, so if you think about, I've got four spots, and for that first, letter, I have four choices. I can use either the M, the T, the M, the A, the T, or the H. So once I use one of those, I have three choices, then two, then one. So it turns out to be, 4 factorial, or in this case, well, if I get 24, words. So how about if we want the same question, but this time we're looking at using the letters in the word book. Now here, the problem is that I have two O's, and I really can't distinguish between those. So if I write B-O-O-K using the first and then the second, that looks like the same as B-O-O-K if I use the second one and then the first one. So those are not distinguishable. So now the twist then is I have to figure out how to not count the repeats. So the first part is going to be the same. I'm going to count the number of letters I have total. So there's 4 of those. So I get 4 factorial. But then I want to go ahead and divide by the permutation. So anytime I have a repeated letter, I need to divide off of those. So for the 2 O's, I have 2 permutations, 2 and then 1. So divided by 2 factorial. So we get 4, 3, 2, 1, all over 2 times 1. And there'll be 12 words. And there's different ways to do the division here. Okay, so now let's go ahead and look at this one, Mississippi. So again, how many distinguishable words can be formed using these letters? So the key is to figure out how many repeats we have so that we can omit those. So if you notice with M, I've got 1 M. With I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 I's. S, there are 4 S's. I, S, S, I, P. There are 2 P's, and I've got all the letters accounted for. Okay, so total number of letters, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 letters. So 11 factorial would be all the permutations of those letters. And now I've got to look at the repeats. So there are 4 I's. So how many ways can I arrange the I's? That's 4, 3, 2, 1, 4 factorial. So I'm going to divide by 4 factorial. Same thing for the S's, 4 S's, so another 4 factorial, and I have 2 P's, so 2 factorial. Crunch that in your calculator, and there's your answer. As far as working them out, there's a couple of different ways. I would recommend just putting in 11 factorial and then dividing by, and then 4 factorial, enter, divided by 4 factorial, 2 factorial. If you want, you can multiply out the numerator. If you do that, you get, 39,916 and 808, and then 4 factorial will be 24, and then times 24, and then times 2. So now, again, you can multiply those out first, or just divide, each time by those, and you should get 34,000 and 650. So 34,650 distinguishable words. And again, just to recap it, so the basic idea of the formula is you're going to take the total number of letters, factorial, and then if you have any letters repeated, then you're going to have to go ahead and divide by those factorial as well, like we did with the I, the S, and the P's in this example.